Joe Cain.
How you doing?
What's going on, buddy?
Man, I'm hanging out.
I know, you're doing your thing as usual. I smell the lasagna for later on.
Woo!
It's Lozano and lasagna night here. Anyway, Joe, I've had the pleasure of knowing Joe Cain for many years. He's the lead singer of the progressive rock band Mystic Cross. He's been doing a solo thing, I guess, for the last 20 plus years, and Joe Cain Band. He also had a band called Busted with Kane and a few other ones, man. Tell us what's been going on before we go into this deep dive, brother.
I've just been doing the Joe Kane Band. Not much Mystic Cross.
Right. With a reunion show here and there.
Yeah, every now and then.
Yeah, because I love Don LaFon.
They're all doing their own thing.
Right. And Austin Gartman with Angry Sausage, right?
He's angry sausage!
He's Angry Sausage. Me and Austin both share a birthday together. We're both Foresters, mate. That can love you, Austin. Anyway, I got a few questions for you. I got 15 questions for Joe Cain,
Oh
and
my
then we have a lightning round.
15 questions.
Joe, when you first pulled into music, was there a moment or an artist that lit the spark for you?
Yeah, I saw Led Zeppelin when I was 12
Oh, whoa.
at the Coliseum in Baton Rouge. And it was like a bolt of lightning hit me
Right.
in the
right.
chest when I saw Robert Plant up there.
Yeah.
So he was, mainly one of the main influences.
Right. I mean, one of the innovators
sure.
of hard rock and I guess some people.
And then there was many more.
Right, yeah.
Steve Perry, Dio, Lou
Yeah.
Gramm. I love Lou Gramm.
Oh my gosh.
A lot
Yeah,
of
Foreigner.
people like that.
Lots of good influences.
But yeah, Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin was the main influence
Right.
for sure.
Before forming the band, what was your journey like as a musician in Houston? I guess the
I was just
early
playing at
years.
home.
Yeah.
Wasn't really doing anything until
Was there a band before Mystic Cross?
Yeah, I was.
That was before it was pre-Lozano.
I started out with Bundrick and Henry Van Revy
Yeah,
before Mystic Cross.
yeah.
And before that was
Shout out Steve
No, we
Bundrick
were-
and Sons. What's up, Steve? We love you.
I was in a band called the Gents.
The Gents. Oh, with Johnny Cavazos.
Johnny Cavazos.
Johnny, we love you, Johnny. Speakers, big
Love you,
ones.
brother.
All right.
But yeah, that was before Mystic Cross, and then
All right.
Henry got some other people.
Pre-cross.
The keyboard player, and then he called me and was like, "Dude, you gotta come hear this band, man." He's from Venezuela.
Right.
And so I went in and I was really impressed. It was Austin and Zach Sias and Rob Weaver and
Right.
me and, the whole deal.
Yeah.
With Henry on keyboards.
That was the
the
formation.
beginning, that was the start, yeah. And then different member changes.
Okay. Yeah, of
Over the
course. Which happens. Everybody takes different paths and go on their
We
own.
gotta mention everybody, Don LaFon.
Don
came in
LaFon.
After Rob Weaver left.
Well, that's right.
And then.
Don is an amazing guitar player. I love his sense of style and playing. And was Don the guitar player with y'all when y'all won the Caldwell Battle of the Band to open up for Queensryche?
No, Rob Weaver was with us, and the day that we opened for Queensryche, Don played the next night because that was the last show and Rob Weaver was at the Woodlands.
What a lucky bastard.
Yeah, he went out with a bang.
He did, yeah, opening up for Queensryche at the Cynthia Woods
But
Mitchell
yeah,
Pavilion.
Don played with us at the Crooked Ferret the next night.
Right.
That place was packed.
Right. I remember that was a
But
really
yeah,
hot
he
spot.
was a much better guitar player. For
Yeah.
sure, he's very good.
No, Don is a technician, man. Big
He's
shout out
doing
to you, Don.
He's doing the mind crime again.
Right.
So,
That's awesome.
When we won the Battle of the Bands in '97, and Rob Weaver did the show with us,
And we
that
want
was opening for Queensryche because we won that.
Sure.
you know?
And we want to give a shout out to his lovely bride, Karen, right?
Yeah.
LaFon?
Karen
She's
LaFon.
very, very sweet. Hey, Karen, what's up? Support us. I know you're a Joe Cain fan. Who were your biggest influences growing up, and how do they show up in your music today? We know Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, I love Boston.
Brad Delp.
The
Kidding me,
Eagles.
dude? There wasn't enough, for me, man, there wasn't enough hype when Brad Delp died. It was just like nobody,
Oh, I know.
and I think he committed suicide or something, I'm not
Very
sure, but
unfortunate.
one of the most amazing
What a great
voices.
singer.
there's a reason why you don't see a lot of Boston tribute bands. I'm just saying. There's one
Yeah.
out of Dallas that's real good.
And I saw the preview of it, I was like, okay, this is just okay. But the guy they hired, I didn't really like him.
Yeah, no,
The guy that Austin hired, the guy from Walmart,
right.
he should have kept the job at Walmart.
Yeah, don't quit your day job, Walmart guy.
They didn't call me, damn it. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
But we did a lot of Boston back in the day. We used to do foreplay long time and smoking.
foreplay, long time. I
All
love
those,
Boston.
Brad Delk claims that he was in Japan,
Right.
and a Japanese lady came up to him and said, "I give you foreplay long time." That's how he got the name of the song.
I
yeah.
believe it. You know, it was a great gig for him a long time.
I got to go to Japan. I went over there in
That's
2000.
right,
It was
that's
me
right.
and Don and Bobby Cain and Austin Gartman and our roadie Randy Nichols.
I bet you they absolutely
And,
love you guys over there. I bet you they tripped
Yeah.
out to Mr. Cross.
Yeah, it was very cool. We were well received. I'd like to go back. It's been 25 years.
You
can believe that.
Man, I know.
The club's still there.
Right.
They're
Oh,
called
wow.
K's Dream.
Oh, wow.
This guy, Koichi Tanaka, he still runs it, owns
Right.
the place. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, probably.
We had a really good time.
Right, Japan, they're
Yeah.
very much in tradition, and very respectful people, very disciplined.
Yeah.
They don't bullshit around. All right, we're moving along here. We're in the deep dive here with Joe Cain, Mr. Cross, Joe Cain band. He used to play in another band, one of my favorite bands. I almost started a band just to counter his band. He was in a cover band called Busted with Kane, and I always thought it'd be cool to start a band called DEA. So,
Yeah.
it's being stupid. Anyway, just funny stuff here. How would you describe the band sound or your sound to someone hearing you for the first time, Joe? Because I don't want to just lump you in with the singer, Mr. Cross, but that was a pretty powerful.
That's a really good question.
Y'all have some badass fucking.
Good
y'all have some
music,
badass songs.
Americana, my stuff, more
You just got like a blues overtone.
kind of bluesy,
You
a
know,
little bit.
but I'm not gonna say folk.
Like a gumbo. I'm from Louisiana. It's kind of like I've got a little bit of everything.
Italian gumbo. Italian gumbo.
Is
And
Joe
his-
gonna
and
play
his-
a song
and the
for
love of
us?
his life, Shane Barr.
Oh.
She's taking real good care of Joe.
And making the lasagna.
And making the lasagna for the Lozano, that's cool, and everybody else. Joe, I know it's a little bit of a touchy subject, but I definitely want to talk about it. Yeah, could you tell us the little short version of your health scare, or do you want
Oh,
to?
yeah. I,
Cool with
a
that?
little over a year ago, I had an aneurysm behind my knee. And when I
An
went,
aneurysm, man, that's serious.
yeah,
We almost lost
you can
them.
get them in your lungs or you can get them in your brain. I was lucky enough to get it behind my knee.
Right.
And when I went to the doctor, this African doctor come in, he said, "You have an aneurysm." I'm like, "Behind my knee?" He's like, "Yeah, and you need to get it operated." I'm like, "Oh," so they checked me in. And,
No, thank God they found it early, yeah.
Well, they gotta check your heart before they operate on anything.
Right, because that shit.
To make sure that you can handle the operation.
Right.
So the cardiologist came in, he's like, "You need a triple bypass." I set up, I'm like, "Shut the front door." Because I never had a stroke or a heart attack.
Nothing, Joe, just good
You know, I
Cajun
never
food,
really,
right?
and it was the widowmaker, and that's the silent killer.
Right,
You
right,
never know.
right.
You could just, I could have dropped dead on stage.
Yeah, Shane's like, nuh-uh.
So blessed to be here, and
That's right.
Shane was my #1 nurse.
Angel, living,
Thank you for that.
breathing angel, Shane Barr, amazing cook, very
She
cool.
was
She
better
got-
than any nurse at Northwest over there on
With,
Cali.
with
Cali
benefits. Yeah,
They should have put her on the payroll.
I could see you with your little
So,
fantasy of
she
her and her
was-
little nurses
Yeah,
out
she
there. I'm
was,
cool like
oh,
that
yeah.
too, so. We could have two nurses.
He had to go there. Yeah.
Hey man, Sponge out there. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right, we got some good questions here. What do you feel makes this band, and I guess you're talking about Mr. Cross or the Joe Kane band, from the other projects that you've been part of? Mr. Cross was a one-of-a-kind progressive
Yeah,
rock
that
band.
was heavier.
Right,
We're doing more classic rock and my stuff, my acoustic stuff that I wrote that I need to record.
right,
It's probably not as heavy.
right.
It's more folky,
Blues.
country, blues, rock. You know,
Right.
that's why I'm saying Americana. That's
Right,
right.
I was,
Kind of put it in that.
I was lucky enough, we played on Pat and Rosie's Night Sound or something on KPFT, I don't remember, but it was a very magical night, because I'm not really much of a lead player, but that night, just the heavens split, whatever, and
Oh, when I did the show with
when you did the show
Yeah,
over
that was
there, and
pretty
it
good.
was nice enough, and we played, and got a couple of thousand views, and just a really good song. That's the one.
They moved out of there? Or?
No, they're not there. They're not at Lovett, down the street from the old Rock 101. They're moved in a little to be a little bit closer into town. So that's where they're now. But yeah, that was another good
I
memory.
wonder why they had all those places right there. Was
Yeah,
that a good
I don't
area?
know. I guess, you know, you'd think, right? Like it would
Yeah.
want to be one, because they also had sports talk radio there too, at the Rock 101
No, I didn't
station.
know that.
And, yeah, I've known Joe for almost 30 years. Kim asked me where I remember meeting you at, and I was like, you know, I don't really remember, but if it was most likely at Millennium. And then we had a neighbor called Jimmy Majeski who drove this gray Trans Am.
That's who I was gonna tell you that I met you through Jimmy, and he worked at the Guitar Center.
Yeah, dude.
The
and that's-
guitar player.
Right.
Yeah, because I was living in Spring on the corner there.
Right.
You had come by with him or something.
That's right. And
Yeah,
you
that's
were-
been.
Yeah, 30 years ago minimum.
And then Dax, Dax Campisi,
Another name.
Yeah, he was living over there too. Mike
Oh,
Stone.
right.
The
All those
DJ,
guys,
yeah, he was living over there too.
Yeah, that's
There was a bunch of people right there in
Yeah,
Spring.
right there, and he was, I
Yeah.
was like right around the corner
Mhm.
from Jimmy, and you would see me over there, and I know you know
Exactly.
Paul Stokes,
Oh, yeah.
crazy knucklehead.
Yeah, he wanted Victor to go open at BFE
Yeah.
for Lillian Axe.
Paul
Bring
Stokes.
all your stuff for
Bring all
30
of it.
minutes for nothing.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna have a lightning round stuff with Joe Kane here. We're moving along just fine in this deep dive with my good friend Joe Kane. When you sit down to write, do you usually start with lyrics, a melody, or a vibe?
It depends. Well, sometimes I just
If you
write
sit
lyrics.
down. If you
Yeah.
sit down. You might have to
Sometimes
sit
I'll
down.
write lyrics and then they'll just be in a pile. Like if I get, I was doing this,
That's my song right there, man.
there was a train coming by the studio.
Sounds like an
And I
effing
was like,
train.
that old train keeps on rolling on down away from here. So I get an idea.
Matter of fact, you know, because
That idea came from me playing.
Because guys, we've been getting into this. I already told them, I'd already lied to myself. I said, look, after 3 or 4 questions, we're gonna have you play a few songs. We're already up to like question number 8, ain't even heard one song. So, train while I'm running with,
What do you mean?
No,
Long train?
no,
I'm
no.
not the Doobie Brothers.
not the
here,
Doobie Brother. What's the song called again?
That's called The End of the Line.
End of the Line.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and listen to Joe Kane before we get on this interview with my good friend Joe Kane. Let's hear it.
Ready? This is called The End of the Line. This is it.
Sounds like a choo-choo. Get it.
That old train keeps on rolling on down away from here. Where it's going, I don't know. I hope I make it to the end of the line. My pilot's tired, I am lonely, ain't seen life for 20 years. Where I'm going, I don't know. I hope I make it to the end of the line. Save my soul, leave me lonely. For the time has come to see
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Kane live on Let's Rock. Be sure to like and follow Joe Kane on most streaming platforms. Where else can they find you, Joe? Just, I know on Facebook, and I think you have an Instagram.
Yeah, I'm not on Instagram.
He's not on Instagram. He's kind of like the
I'm
lone
old
rocker.
school, yeah.
He is real old school.
Facebook,
Facebook.
MySpace,
MySpace.
AOL,
I
YouTube.
got right.
way
YouTube.
back in the archives.
Oh my God, remember Jurassic Park and stuff.
Yeah.
Which of your songs feels the most personal to you, and what's the story behind it? I know that's like a loaded question because you've got so many good songs.
I really like Say Goodbye to Freedom because, like,
Oh, that's a
you know,
great
when you
patriot
watch
song.
the news and you see what's going on these days, it's
Right. This song is a very, very
it's almost
patriotic
like our
song.
freedom has been snatched away.
You
or
know,
being
matter
snatched
of fact,
away
with
from
that,
us.
let me go ahead and ask you a couple more because I want to play that song because it's very, very close to me too. Because
Yeah.
we're both on the same spectrum of what's happening in the world. You know, we
Yeah.
align more to the common sense and as opposed to whatever the craziness of
Yeah.
is happening out there. Yeah, this is definitely a patriot song.
So you like this, Joe, but the other.
Right, exactly. I love it. Okay. How do you balance writing music that's true to your experiences and songs that connect universally with all the listeners?
What?
Well, I know, that one got me too. Let me
Well, that's it.
To be able to look and do it like I did. that was
If you
good.
asked that to a rock star,
I know,
they'd
if
be
you
like,
did that, oh, I know, especially if he was partying a little bit. One more time. How do you balance writing music that's true to your experiences with songs that connect universally with listeners? Well, that is kind of all. Man, can you just ask the
I don't even know if I know how to answer a question like that. Let's see.
That's the one you were talking
I mean,
about,
I like-
the one I should have passed.
I
Anyway,
like writing
Too late.
stuff that pertains to what's going on in my life.
Yeah, what's happening in the world?
And I think other people can connect
Sure.
with some of the lyrics because they don't know if I'm talking about me or if I'm talking about them. You
Well,
know?
we're gonna listen to that song, Freedom Reigns,
If
correct?
that is any kind of answer.
Joe, is that it, right? That's the name of the song,
Say
Freedom
goodbye
Reigns?
to freedom.
Say goodbye to freedom. So,
Yeah.
this is about your live performances in the Houston scene. Real quick, I want to ask you one more before you play this other song. What's been your most memorable, and I think I know what it is. What is your most memorable performance so far with your band? And once again, is that your band or Mr. Cross? I don't know. I know, look, man, opening up for Queen's Right.
Yeah, you know the answer. to
Yeah,
that
I
would
know the
have to
answer to
be,
that one now.
I can't believe that it was August 15th of 97.
Right.
It's
Wow.
been that long.
Queen's Right with the original lineup.
Yeah, so
Lady Wears Black. Never
I don't
forget
know, winning the KLOL Battle of the Bands and opening for Queensryche is probably the height of the, I sang for Slaughter for 2 nights and
I remember when that happened, man. It made all the news and
we
everything.
opened for Dawkins and different things.
He bailed their ass out. Mark Slaughter
He couldn't sing.
make it. He couldn't even do the show at Millennium.
Yeah,
And you just
and I
stepped
was
in
5
there.
minutes from the club and I had met Dana, the bass player behind the club, and I told him, I said, I love y'all and I'd love to come see you, but my wife's sick and I can't make it. Well, Mark, the bartender, called me. He goes,
Griswold.
don't you know
Late
Slaughter?
great Mark Griswold.
Don't you know some
God rest
Slaughter
his soul.
songs? I'm like, you're full of crap. And he had Dana call me and I said, do you know who I am? He's like, no. I said, I'm the dude that was talking to you 20 minutes ago behind the club in the parking lot that pulled up in that truck. He was
Come
like,
on, you need to play some
you gotta
Slaughter.
be kidding me. I said, no. He goes, do you know any Slaughter? And I said, yeah, I know Fly to the Angels and Up All Night. He goes, you know them word for word? I said, yeah. He goes, get the fuck up here now. And he was tripping.
Did they slap a little cheddar your way or?
Well, I didn't get paid that night. There was other singers that I did, like Tom,
Right.
the guy that does the,
Sure.
Z singer.
Yeah,
that does the
he's
skater.
good. Yeah.
He got up there and did Heaven and Hell and
Okay.
Hell's Bells, and
Right.
there were other singers.
Sure.
but I did the original stuff. I did Fly to the Angels and Up All Night,
Right.
and I did a whole lot of love. They knew every cover.
Right.
And I did Rocky Mountain Way and, you know, a couple of other
Right,
songs.
yeah,
But yeah,
that's
so it
Joe
was,
Walsh.
yeah, it was really a good night. But
Yeah.
Mark was playing,
Right,
and he had this pimp hat on. He was over there standing over there like nobody recognized him.
right.
What an accomplished guitar player he was.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
He worked at a guitar store in Vegas.
I didn't
before he
know
got
that at
famous,
all.
yeah.
Mark Slaughter, good guitar
Yeah.
player, great vocalist, man.
Yeah. And
Oh, wait a minute, and he had a Houston drummer, Blas,
No, he had Bobby Rock.
Bobby Rock. What am I thinking
Yeah,
of Blas played with?
they were in, he was in Black Sheep.
Black Sheep, something. I don't know.
But no.
I thought he played with
No,
Slaughter.
Blas played with Marcy in Black Sheep,
Oh, okay. Mars is badass guitar
but
player.
Bobby Rock was a local Houston drummer. And then he wound up with Vinnie Vincent. That's how he first got with.
Oh, one of the lead guitar players.
Yeah,
from Kiss.
yeah, Kiss. Well, Mark and Dana were in that band, and Bobby was
Right.
the drummer. Yeah.
I have a couple more before we get to the lightning round, okay? As we're getting closer to Lasagna Feast here.
Is he gonna play
at
the
Joe
song?
Cain's.
Is he gonna
What
play
was that,
that?
darling?
Is he gonna play that song?
Yeah, let's go ahead and hear, Let Freedom Ring. I always just say,
Let Freedom. That's another song I wrote, but this is called.
I don't know.
Say Goodbye to Freedom.
Say goodbye to freedom, which we'll never do. God bless
Yeah.
America.
No, things have changed a little bit.
Right.
Say goodbye to freedom. Say goodbye to the good time. Say goodbye to everyone and everything you ever know. Say goodbye to the people. Don't know where they started. Walking down a lonely road, they all did departed. Say goodbye to me. I gotta roll on down the road. Take these chains from me. You know heavy on my soul. Say goodbye to the good times. They're all too sad to remember. Say goodbye to your best friend. Rest in peace forever. Yeah! goodbye to freedom. Say goodbye to yesterday. Say goodbye to everyone. Left and gone away.
Wow, if that ain't a patriotic song, I don't know what is. Man, what's made me want to enlist?
I wrote that before COVID.
Oh, wow.
So,
Great
and
song.
then it kind of started
Really,
falling
really
into
good
place
song.
on the lyrics, so I was like, wow, that's crazy.
All right, we're moving along with this deep dive with Joe Cain, singer-songwriter, mystic, cross ninja, a man of many words, many voiceovers, does all kinds of characters. Let's hear a little bit of your Sylvester Stallone. It's one of my
Yeah, you do it. What do you mean I'm calling you a fucking bum, huh? No, you are a fucking bum.
Oh, man. All right. All right.
I like it when he was in Cobra, he had the toothpick, he's like, you're the disease, and I'm the cure.
I like that. Well, I'll do one of my favorites. You know, Joe Kane, you like a girly man sometimes. Your muscles need to work out a little bit. Arnold will show you how to pump up.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. You gotta throw it a little bit. You gotta throw a little bit of comedy.
We don't play that shit.
Do you prefer intimate shows, smaller venues, or the energy of the bigger stages? I'm thinking it's probably a little bit of both, because I know you tear it up when you go. You know, Joe, one thing I've
The
noticed
bigger
about
the
you.
venue, the better.
Well, I know one thing I've noticed about you, and you don't get it with all artists, that I've seen you play in front of 3 people and you couldn't tell. It could have been a packed house and the
Yeah.
energy was still there.
Well,
You're still able to do that.
I think whether there's 3 or 3,000, you should put the same energy
Right.
into it.
Right.
You're the performer, they're just there watching.
Yeah, right. So
You don't get all bummed out like ZZ Top. They opened the curtains at the show and there was one dude out there, and he stayed the whole night. And he's been going to their shows ever since.
Right,
Billy Gibbons is like, they bought him a Coke
right.
for coming to the show that when he was the one dude in the audience. And
They've been
He's
friends
been-
ever since.
he's been coming, and he's the dude.
Yeah.
Billy's like, he never comes up and tells us his name. He just shakes his hand and he's like, I'm the dude.
I'm the dude.
I'm the dude that was the one dude.
I'm the ZZ Top dude. I love it. I got a couple.
Now there's millions of dudes
Yeah.
and chicks that go sit.
I know, ZZ Top, man, what an incredible band. I know it was a little bit late, but I saw them open up for the Rolling Stones and King's X open up for them at the Astrodome. It was a pretty special show to see King's X open for ZZ Top opening up for the
Right.
Stones on their 5th
I saw
last
the
world
recycle,
tour.
yeah.
I mean, how many last tours have the Rolling Stones have done? How many encore? Those guys are never going to retire. You know, Keith Richards, I hear he gets blood transfusions.
Yeah, he's still alive and Richard Simmons is dead. So
That's so messed up. All right. Here's the last question, and then after this one, we're going to the lightning round. Okay? We got 10 ones here. You're gonna just first thing on your mind. No Mickey Mouse bullshit. Booyah. Go with it. Okay?
Wow.
All right. This is the last of the regular Joe questions. Who's not a regular Joe? Here we go. If you could collaborate with any artist, past, present, who would it be and why?
Robert Plant, because he's my favorite.
Right.
For sure, Led Zeppelin.
And then the
Not
second,
necessarily
and I bet if Brad Delp was around, you would like.
Oh, yeah.
The great singer of Boston. All right, guys, we're moving to this one, the lightning round with Joe Kane. First concert you ever went to?
It was before Led Zeppelin. I saw.
The Osmonds.
No, it was close, man. It was KC and the Sunshine.
Oh,
Band
get out of here! Really?
at the State Fair in Louisiana.
and that's about when their hit came out. What was their big hit?
Shake Your Booty.
Shake your. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Casey,
They were good.
No, Casey didn't play. Wait a
That was
minute.
good.
And I know he had an
That was
arm
good.
section. Could he play arms too? Was he a
They were very corny, yeah.
I think I saw him play piano before. a few times.
I don't know. But
Kissing in the Sunshine Band.
tambourine and singing and dancing, that's.
Do you love it down there?
I like that.
This
one.
is a
That's
lightning
good
round.
song.
Love that one. What was that?
This is a lightning round.
Let's go.
Lightning
Next
round. Oh,
question.
yeah, sorry about that. Lightning round. Thanks, honey, for bringing me back. That's the great thing about having a military-grade girlfriend who will whip you back into shape and not have a problem doing it.
Oh, was she
my
in the
part.
damn Girl Scouts?
She was. She was.
That's where you
actually a
start.
girlfriend. That's where I come from. Okay, number 2. Go-to food after a show.
Lasagna.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
We're about to have some lasagna. Thank you,
I
Shane
can
Bar.
smell it.
And I have had Shane's Cooking before. She's amazing. All right, here we go. Number 3 of the lightning round with Joe Kane. Dream venue you would love to play. You played your dream venue, but what's another one?
Madison Square Garden.
Oh, all right, New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he's already played something with Mitchell Pavilion when they opened
With
up.
Billy Joel on piano.
With Billy Joe on piano and Steve Vai on lead guitar.
Oh, God.
Here we go. All right. Song you wish that you wrote. Man, that's a good one. I don't think I've asked
The
it.
big Zeppelin fan here, Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, there you
Come
go.
on, that's it.
Stairway.
And the first time they did the Memorial
Yeah.
500 on 97 Rock,
Right.
even before 101,
But
I
you
told
remember-
everybody,
you
I
know
said,
what,
it's gonna be Stairway to Heaven's gonna be number
course
one,
it is.
because what are you gonna do after that?
Right. And then I'll never forget the first time I saw Wayne's World for the very first time.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's watching the guitar, and he goes in the shop, and you see the sign, play, no stairway.
No
to heaven.
Stairway to
No
Heaven.
stairway. That's messed up. Okay, all right, here we go.
Just like,
Okay, coffee or late night tacos?
what was the first?
Well, no, it was number 5 on the lightning round. Coffee or late night tacos?
No,
One or the other.
Tacos, man, late
Tacos
night
all the way.
tacos. I do coffee 1 in the morning, that's it,
All right,
mainly.
number 6, we got 10 of them. These are getting better. Favorite Houston hangout spot? I don't know if there's any more left anymore now. They're all gone now.
God.
Favorite Houston hangout spot? Wherever Joe is playing a gig.
Help me, somebody.
I just did. Well, you always kick as a BFE, but that's like
I
a standard.
Yeah, I like BFE, that's one of my favorites.
Frankie and those guys
And
over there
there's
doing
nothing much else left.
No, there's not. It's all going by the wayside.
They're all
Guil-
gone.
Guilty pleasure, song or artist? Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. I don't know this one. Guilty pleasure, song or artist? I think I have an idea. Can I? I'll never forget one time we were jamming somewhere and you slapped on some Boy George.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. This one's-
I'm like, this is one on me.
I had a bit. I had to throw him something. I had to throw him a knuckleball. Not
You
even
know,
a
the funny part about that is I never did like him, but when you realize this dude sold 50 million records.
records. That ain't
He's
even the
like a-
t-shirts, the Boy George
He's like a
lunchbox.
you can hate him as much as he wants because he don't give.
He's laughing all the way to the bank.
50
All right. So who would it be? Guilty pleasure, song, or artist, or both? What the hell? It's my show. Guilty
George
pleasure.
Michael.
Who?
George Michael.
Oh no, man, George Michael, amazing. Okay.
Yeah, he was a great singer.
What's the song? We know George Michael. What would be the song?
Oh, Careless Whisper.
Careless
Yeah,
Whisper.
that's a great
Okay,
one.
Great song. What an amazing singer that was. What a horrible way he went out. Okay, we got a couple of more before we're finished, because we're about to tear up some lasagna and go all on that. Okay, here we go. If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing? And I think I know the answer to that, but I'm gonna go let you. I'll tell you now. If you weren't a musician, what would you be? Can I answer what I think it is?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm drawing blanks.
Well,
What
I'm
would I
gonna
do?
say,
What do you think I would do?
you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur. You
Yeah.
can't work for somebody else because you have a real bad authority complex.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, on point, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going good, okay. Last one, guys, before we end this awesome interview with Joe Kane, my good friend, and before we tear up some lasagna, what's the one thing you always pack for tour?
My bags.
Your bags. Wow. That's good.
You gotta-
Nothing special?
You gotta pack your bags if you're going on tour.
Anything special in the bag?
Well, I don't have anything that's, nothing illegal or anything.
Nothing legal, nothing
Yeah.
with a certain color or
Yeah.
anything. Well, now that I got these out now, I got some of my own questions that I want to ask you. So, who was it? Was it mom, dad, or your aunt? Who's the one that put the guitar? And I asked you this at TME.
Yeah.
Which one? Did you come from a music family, Joe? Or was somebody more
My
dominant?
dad just played the radio and records.
Do you remember what he
He didn't
played?
play
Was he
music.
Johnny Cash? Was it Waylon
Oh,
Jennings?
yeah, he did turn me on a lot of,
Did he listen to Elvis?
yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, he was big on, that was the first time I ever saw my dad cry.
Right, Elvis.
When Elvis died, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did too,
He used to
1977.
bet me
Yeah,
on who's on the radio.
right.
And once I started getting good at it, he quit. He's like, I'll give you 50 if you tell me who that is. I'm like,
Quit,
"So when I-
and the dollar.
Yeah, when I
went
started
down.
getting
Yeah.
good at it, he's
Yeah,
like-
he said, I mean,
I think he was doing that on purpose.
yeah, your allowance, man.
But yeah, big influence from dad. And my mother could sing. She's
Right,
she's
right,
pretty good.
right, and Joe is an Italian Cajun Cunes from Hammond, Louisiana. Big shout out to him.
Yeah, come on, shout out to Hammond.
Yeah, and so another thing I like to do in all of my shows is tell us some of the people that you're real thankful for. I mean, I know one in particular you're very, very super thankful for, besides God and a certain
Well,
beautiful
my mother for bringing me here.
yeah. And I think you weigh what, 14 pounds?
And
You're
yes,
like a bowling ball.
I was like 10 pounds. I was pretty big.
Oh no, let me,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back
finally
in.
grew into my head. And, yeah, mostly Shane Barr for keeping me here.
Yeah,
You know,
oh my
I
God.
wouldn't be here without
I can't believe you didn't screw it up either, man. Congratulations
She
on
took care of
that.
me, for sure.
Well, y'all, you know what? Y'all were perfect for each other. Y'all have helped each other out an amazing time. There was times where Shane was not her regular sweet ninja self. And, you know, thing about
She had
Shane-
demons.
She had a couple of them, you know, and I'll never forget when I walked in on that one exorcism, I turned right around and I ran as fast as I could. Anyway, no, Shane, I love you. You're like a little sister to me. I'd take a bullet for you, preferably a BB
A
gun.
rubber
Yes.
bullet. Rubber.
Yes, yeah, that's right, seriously. But, Joe. it's been
But I would
amazing,
jump
brother.
in for the lead.
Hey, well, I tell you what, why don't you finish out with one of your songs? We only got to hear two. What is one?
That's all I got.
I'm just kidding.
That's a lie. Big lie. If he was Pinocchio, he would have taken out my eye.
Hmm.
Let's end it with
Oh, I
that.
got you, the one we did. Oh, the way it goes.
There it goes. KPFT.
And I'm gonna do it the way it goes.
That's right.
Happiness comes in a bottle. I think I'll bring it on down. Sometimes it's hard for me to handle all the BS going round. I don't know where to turn to, and I don't know where to go. I pack my bags and my guitar. it goes. That's the way it goes. Yeah. Cold as a night when you're all alone. Cold as a heart when it's made of stone. The night never ends, it goes on and on. Oh, I live to see another dawn. Shame on the night when you're in the dark. The flames get higher and higher when every spark. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. The way it goes. The way it goes. That's the way it goes. The way it goes. The way it goes. And that's the way
Way
it
it
goes.
goes. Joe Kane, like and follow. He plays out all over town. Don't you got a pretty big gig that you just set up for Lone Star Rally, right?
Yeah, November 7th, we're gonna be at the Tipsy Turtle.
Yeah. And we want
But
to be
before
there.
that, I'll
Galveston.
be at Hugh and Jeff's on June 12th. Did I say June? September 12th.
September 12th.
Yeah,
Okay.
is that where we're at?
That's where we're at. So guys, we're here at the end of this awesome podcast with my good friend Joe Kane, and I like to end this show. I forgot to tell you this before, so our thing that we do is, so I want you in unison with me. I'm gonna go tune in, turn it up, and then let's rock. Okay? So, you ready? Here we go. With Joe Kane, my good friend, always tune in, turn it up, and let's rock. Thank you, Joe. Love you, brother.
My pleasure. Thanks for
My
having
pleasure.
me.